Hello everyone. I keep telling you about how to play in this game correctly and even sometimes win. If you like the video, please like it and leave comments. If there is a desire to thank, all the links in the description and pinned comments. Today we will speak about officer, starting to talk about officer, their use and improvement. Let's start with the basic, so be patient. As far as everyone knows, the gradation of officers is as follows: purple, blue, and green. There is only one officer that can be useful. Green officer that can be useful is Snake, but about it we will talk in next video. So all the part of green officer, all the part, we sell in distribution center. Here, sell all part of green officer. You can watch my old videos where I have one of the best cities in one of old world. I have officer of 5 and 6 stars and with 18 levels of special skill. That means that I know about it. The main thing you need to understand is the need to use blue and purple officer at the same time. Many times I think I saw that people use something like this. Purple officer give you many points and you use it. But if you level up your main hall, for example, 8 days, 14 hours. But if you use in one time blue and purple officer, 8 days, 9 hours. But you need to understand that I don't level up blue officer at all. If you level up it, you have more speed of level up. I think you understand what I'm speaking about. So today we speak about director and strategy. Next video we will speak about another officer, about the skills and the same thing. So you need to understand, for example, officer. We speak about officer of building. It's F. Medici and Ginger. For example, we are improving the city hall. Your friend with the same speed of development doesn't use a blue officer for the speed of construction, and you use and on construction you save, for example, 12 hours a week. That is, while your friend builds the main hall, for example, you build the main hall and 2 training camps. It's for example, no? 2 training camps, for example, which means you recruited a little more units, which means you scored a little more points in events and received a little more awards. For example, like Mother of Doom, little more awards. As a result, during the months of the game, you will get a huge advantage over the same player who simply doesn't use this life hack of blue and purple officer at the same time. I will constantly repeat that this game is very dependent on various little things that give a huge advantage over a long period of time. Summing up, when you order to construction of buildings, put 2 officers, blue and purple, like me, in an active state. We use the same rule when studying technology. We use purple and blue officer on technology. A point, and after that we do it. Understand? And when we recruiting troops, I speak about officer or this and this. When of speed of recruiting troops. That means those officers whom we used constantly, in case give us little bit more that to people who don't use it. I think you understand. Little bit in another time, for example, we take goods from the map and we use this officer. When you don't do anything, just put this officer and it's okay. We have sorted out the officer shifts, so let's talk a little more about the strategy officer. We all of us already heard about officer of the recruitment rate. So the next type of strategy officer is officer of medicine. SSA of years in this game, I used this officers only in one time. So I think they are really useless. This and this, they are useless, useless at all. Yes, I can imagine a situation where officer can be useful, but just believe me, there is no point to buying and improving them at all. This city was given to me, but if I started from zero, I wouldn't buy and improvement them. But on the contrary, I would sell all the parts of the stock exchange here in this center and buy officer that we really need. For example, this or this. So next type of officer I like to speak is officer that give us command, advanced command. They give us size of army. There are no questions. This officer is one of the most needful in the game. Only question that areas for everyone is the choice between purple officer Saki and blue officer Godfather. The bottom line is that the 5-star Godfather is much better than the 3-star Saki. The advantage of Godfather is that he gives an increase in the army as percentage, you see. Whereas Saki gives us increase in army by a certain amount. If you now have a level 33 or 35 of main hall and a large size of your marching army, and your Saki is less than 3 stars, use Godfather and accumulate parts of Saki. If you have a city up to level 30, or you are able to purchase parts of Saki sometimes. We use Saki and sell parts of Godfather. So there are basic things about the officer of chiefs and the officers of strategy. I recommend watching the video carefully again, because according to the law of meaningless, you will definitely rewind the most important thing. In the following videos, we will analyze the basic, secondary and special skills of officer, military officer, as well as recommendation for improving and buying parts. If you still have any questions about the officers you passed, welcome to the comments. This concludes the first video in the most important video or series of video, I think. So, see you. Bye bye.